Good morning, Jal. Jai, hi. 1 second. Okie dokie. Pascal. So what's happening, everybody? like the video, share the video, so more people can get to join us. Roslyn, thank you for joining. 455. Roslyn, greetings. How is it going? Like the video, share the video. Like the video, share the video. So Roslyn. Okay. I hope that everyone is doing good. I've not started. So yesterday I started something called how to strategically build beneficial and healthy relationships with other men. But also women can learn from this. And yesterday I was laying the groundwork. I was laying the foundation for the series. I emphasize that nobody is an island, that every man needs a man. Therefore, every man must build strategic, healthy, and beneficial relationships with other men. And I also said that every secure woman, any woman who is secure in herself and doesn't have awkward self-esteem and is mature enough should be able to release her man. No, a woman should not restrict her husband from nurturing and building healthy relationship with other men. Because that is one of the key factors that will allow a man to present the best version of himself to you. That's one of the key ways a man will be at his best. You don't feminize your man and expect to enjoy him. No. You have to allow him to go out. You have to allow him to be himself. I mentioned that no matter how caring and loving and affectionate a woman is, she will never understand masculine struggle. No. Because femininity does not bestow masculinity. So you must allow your man to build and nurture healthy, safe relationships with other men. That's very important. So that's the summary of what I talked about yesterday. So today, I want to emphasize on the pyramid of that friendship. Because I spoke about, I made a narration yesterday where I compared your life to a house. a mansion, a gated mansion. That's what your life is. Your life is a gated mansion. Your life is a gated mansion. And in a gated mansion, obviously you have a gate and you have a security man there. So you choose your friends. You don't make friends by accident. Don't make coincidental friends. No. It doesn't always end well. You are meant to choose your friends because strangers don't just enter inside your house. They don't even enter your gated mansion. The security man will first screen them. Do you have an appointment with them or not? So there is that boundary that everyone must build when it comes to their life. If they want to have healthy, non-toxic, drama-free, stressless relationship with people. So I said that when someone gets to the gate of your life, which is the gate of your house, the security man doesn't just let them in. The security man begins to screen them. Do you screen people before you bring them into your life? Or you just, my friend? You don't even know this person. You didn't even call them. No stranger. A random person cannot just bump into your house. You must have invited them. Anyone coming into your life must be by appointment. You have an appointment with them. That's the way it's meant to be. It must be by appointment. Because nobody comes to a gated house without an appointment. And the security man screens them. So you screen them from the gates. People even have CCTV cameras nowadays where while the security man is screening the guests that you have an appointment with at the gates. Because no serious, competent security man would allow random, total strangers enter your house. No. He will screen them first at the gate. And while the security man is screening them at the gate, you have CCTV camera in your house monitoring them. The world has become such a serious, terrible place nowadays that you must screen people before you allow them enter your life. You must screen people before you allow them enter your life. People don't even understand what friendship is anymore. And I said that one of the crucial aspects of life that men don't pay attention to is the area their relationship with other men. Men have been betrayed by men who are closest to them. Their friends, even by their own brothers. Julius Caesar, which I'm going to use later in the day this evening. I'm going to share the story of Julius Caesar and Brutus. Some of you know it, and Cassius and Octavian with you tonight. Then we can understand what it means to build boundaries, to study people, and to never sweep facts under the carpet. And one of the things I mentioned was that the words of the late DMX, where he said that trust people to be themselves and trust the fact that you know them well. Trust people to be themselves. Trust the fact that you know them well. But you cannot take people through this protocol. Listen, your life should be so important to you that people must go through a protocol and must have an appointment before they come into your life. You are not an environmental board. Your life should be so private, should be so structured and organized that nobody just comes into your life without appointments. Yeah. Nobody should. You must have an understanding of who they are from the gates. It means from outside. Before you take, like I said, I have a lot of guys I hang out with. We sit down together, we go out together, we drink, we do that. They can never know my house. I will never bring them to this, my physical house. Talk more of putting them in my life. And I have a friend that we hardly see, but he has a spare key to my house. Exactly. Fake people. No, but that's why I'm doing this teaching today. You have to build a pyramid. And you have to start, because you cannot do without people. And you can't do without friends. So you have to put people on different categories of that pyramid. Don't put someone who is meant to be at the lowest bottom on the apex of the pyramid of relationship. Don't make a disloyal person your confidant. But sometimes you need a disloyal person. Yeah. You are meant to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Robert Greene, that's what he said. So there is a strategic way to go about these things. Because listen, you even have to build your emotional intelligence to the point where you start using former friends. Don't do with everybody have their use. Jesus did not discard Judas, but Jesus operated by the pyramid of friendship. He never swept facts under the carpet. So Jesus knew that Judas was a motherfucker. Yeah. Yet Jesus kept him in the circle. A lot of you don't know that you are hanging around motherfuckers. And that's why when it's time for them to fuck you up, you are surprised. So when it was time for Judas to fuck Jesus up, Oga was not surprised. I know you. You are a son of perdition. And that's where DMX's quote that says, trust people to be themselves and trust the fact and you know them well. Don't be carried away by the euphoria of friendship. People are people. They will always be who they are. A liar will lie to you. A disloyal person will be disloyal to you. An ingrate will be ungrateful to you. A snitch will snitch on you. That's who they are. But it's important that you know them like that. So it helps you to build boundaries and prepare for the inevitable. When you know the enemy, you have won 1,000 battles. That's the way it works. So you cannot completely do away with people. You can't completely do away with people. So you have to have this template and this system in place that protects and preserve your sanity. You have to. You have to. One of the stories I like in the Bible, the story of Joseph, where his brothers betrayed him and sold him into slavery, and he became a, powerful man in another country. And when he finally saw his brother and he forgave them, but he did not give them a room in his house. He forgave them, but he took them to another place to live. Because there was no alignment. Forgiveness does not mean come back into my life. No, that's where a lot of you miss it. If someone betrayed you before, they will do it again. So leave all this. You are not God. We are not asked to forgive and forget. You are asked to forgive. But many of you, you forgive, you forget, you bring them back, they destroy your life, they go back, they mess you up. Very soon, you will not have anything left again for anybody to even mess up. You will just be empty, shattered, battered, broken, and that's it. This is very key. So your life is like a gated house. Stop. Put the security man at that gate. Let him screen people. People should not walk into your life without an appointment with you. There should be a protocol of how people enter into your life. It's not everybody that should know your house. Yes. And there are people that would even know your house. They have to stand at the gates. Yeah. There are people that will know they know you, but they have to stand at the gate of your life. They cannot enter. So you relate with them from inside to the gate. You can speak to people from the main house these days through the CCTV camera and audio system, and they can hear you at the gate. That's how you are meant to relate with some people in your life. And there are some people that they can enter the gate, but they stay in the compound. They can't enter the main house. That's where they are meant to be. There are people that can enter the main house of your life, and they stay there. That's how they are meant to be. They don't leave the sitting room. And there are people you can take to the bedroom of your life. That's the way it is. It's a pyramid of friendship. This is the way you safeguard yourself from the crookedness of society and people. You are catching free lesson. It's very important, and that's why young people that are watching me, if you are below 30, this is the best time for you to learn these things. If not, you're going to be in for a lot of surprises by people. They are going to mess you up and even make you feel guilty for messing you up. It's very important. I'll come back at 7 p.m. and talk about, we use the Julius Caesar story to analyze how you can protect yourself from people who have betrayed you before, who were disloyal to you before. Because you know Caesar's story, when you read that history, you just wonder how a great man like that would be so emotional. And that's the way a lot of you guys are. You are easily carried away by the euphoria of friendship. Come on, man. People are people. So I'll come back at 7:30 or thereabouts to discuss that. Thank you for watching. I'm giving free stuff that you can never hear from anywhere. But people are joking with it. It doesn't matter.